Today we're going to each talk about one specific trait that we think Viththy embodies. I'll start off by talking about Viththy's leadership. So Viththy is a fantastic leader. He often leads us to sugar. So, in Ottawa, anytime a donut shop opened, I swear this guy would be the single-handed person to keep the donut shop in business the entire time. Whenever we went out, Viththy was the first one to flip to the back of the menu and look at dessert before even thinking about appetizers or mains. So, Viththy's a very sweet guy, to say the least. But other than desserts, Viththy is also super passionate about basketball, as many of you guys know. He was the captain of the intramural team and actually rallied the team to victory during med school. So give him a round of applause for that. That was awesome. Even though he airballed like 5 times, that's fine, but we won't talk about that. But all this to say, Viththy's a great leader. Both as a friend in life, he's always confident, calm, and makes everyone around him feel comfortable. Makes them feel loved. And to Keisha, if you found yourself a good guy, you'll have someone who's there to tackle life's problems with you with calm personality and always lead with confidence and stuff like that too. Just be prepared to eat dessert before your meals.
And what can I say about Viththy? So much. So I actually met Viththy in medical school when I forced him to drive me back to Toronto when he went to see his parents. And sometimes I would pitch in on gas depending on my mood. But Viththy's a great friend. And what I realized was, when I look back on the car rides that we had, it felt like he would say a lot, but he actually didn't say much. And one thing that I really love about Viththy is how great of a listener he is. I haven't met a better listener in my life. And he would remember the good and important things I would say, and also the bad things I would say, and he would bring it up later as well. So I'd have to be very, very careful about what I would say. And the other thing is that I actually didn't meet Keisha until this guy's wedding at the end of med school. So 4 years after I met Viththy. But even though I didn't meet Keisha, the stability and strength of the relationship was very evident from the beginning. And it was one of those couples where you know that they were in love and that they would end up together. So I wish you guys the best.
Thanks, guys. I'm Ben. So I couldn't really decide on a single trait, to be honest, but I would like to reflect on my favorite memory of Viththy, which happened within the first few months into medical school, actually, when he sent me a message on Facebook. Now, bear in mind, my first impression of Viththy was that he was this cool basketball guy who is funny, charismatic, and really popular. He knows all the right people, and he's invited to all the cool parties, and I was not. He walks around with the gold chain. And least of all, I didn't think that he'd be caring that much about school, or relatively speaking. So imagine my surprise, actually, when he messaged me shortly before our first midterm, asking me how I was managing school and studying when I was active on Facebook all the time. It was only then that I realized beneath all of this appearance of a cool guy, he's actually very much a nerd, just like me, who cares just as much about doing well at school. And I had to explain to him at the time that it was just a Facebook quirk, and I was also really very much freaking out and cramming for our exam coming up. Over the years, though, I learned more and more about Viththy's, let's call them, contradictions. He's a hardcore believer in caffeine and pulling all-nighters, but he would say no to alcohol and drugs. He's a savage jokester to our entire friends group, well, to one more than others. But he's also a friend that would lend a sympathetic ear to all of our struggles and offer really sound, wise advice. Someone who apparently had thought that I was way too smart to be studying, but whom I also really deeply admire and look up to throughout school. For his smarts, for his alleged coolness, but also for his talent with connecting with people, making them feel seen and understood. A gangster with his gold earrings and chains, but also an excellent, kind-hearted friend and soon-to-be family doctor whom I would trust with my life. So for that, I feel honored and so lucky to have you as one of my best friends, and to be here to celebrate this happiest occasion with you and your beautiful, talented, funny, and just as cool wife, Keisha. So thank you, and cheers to Viththy and Keisha.
Don't worry, I got you safe. Alright, so now it's time to spin 3 times. Alright, somebody go grab the bat. Don't worry, we're not gonna hit you. Alright, so we're gonna get you to sit down here. Keisha, I'm gonna get you to stand up. I know he feels the pressure right now, but no pressure. Alright, Viththy, no pressure at all. And then what I want you guys to do, everybody,
That's not Keisha's hand.
all right, see, that's what I want you to do. You're gonna make sure that you choose the right hand, all right? So, we're gonna send up the first person, all right? All right, take your hand away. Take your hand away. Come on, I need an answer, Viththy. Yes or no?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, you got it right. All right, next up. You literally have like 5 seconds. When I say take the hand out, they're gonna take it out. All right, let's go. All right, take it off. No? Are you sure? All right, good job, good job. All right, guys, let's get some claps. All right, let's give it some motivation. All right, next up. All right, pull it off. I can see Viththy sweating. You're gonna say no. Positive, right? All right, all right. All right, you're doing good, Viththy. You're doing good. All right. All right, pull the hand off. No. You knew it right from the beginning. You're like, nope. All right, Viththy. You sure you can't see, right? All right, all right. Okay. Perfect. Okay, he can't see. All right, next. And pull your hands off. Wait. Let's wait. All right, so Viththy. All right. No, wait. We haven't even said your answer yet. We haven't even said if you're right or wrong yet. So I'm going to give you a second to really think about it.
Okay.
All right? What's the answer?
I'm gonna say yes.
All right. DJ, let's get the noise. All right, Viththy, that's your first wrong one. All right? You got 3 strikes. So we're going to keep you right here. All right, maybe they went to the same nail person. You know, that's what I think. All right, next. All right, pull your hand up. No, all right, Viththy. Can we get some napkins for the groom? He's kind of sweating right now. All right, next. All right, pull your hand back. Be positive. All right. All right, next. you're doing good. All right, next up. All right, pull your hand back. All right, Viththy, take a second here. Let's recoup. All right, recoup. I'm gonna give you one more chance. All right, let's get you to come on back. All right, you have 5 seconds. All right, pull your hand back. All right, let's get it one more time. All right, yes or no?
Yes.
All right, how positive are you? All right, let's get you to come on up. All right, let's lift up the blindfold a little bit. Let's see if you got it right. All right. And let's see who that runner-up was. Let's get you to come on up. All right, and look, you almost said yes to him. It took a while to guess him. All right, perfect. So Viththy, good job. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a big round of applause.